Team leader calling out, repositioning the aircraft behind him, and the Yak 52s of course have their smoke systems on. These smoke systems are performed by using the heat of the exhaust, and it is all fully biodegradable. So they'll stay in this Vic formation as they come back. Smoke on from the 52s, just holding that bank angle. Very distinctly thick. It looks a little bit like a harbour in that sort of wing anyway. It's big, thick wing, long chord on that Yak 18. Oh, I see what you've done there. Okay, babushka, babushka. Very good. Very good. That's team leader Phil Hudson, and Phil is a very accomplished pilot. There's two wingmen in the 52s, two slot on the right there, it's Alex Lawton with the white, yellow and black nose. And aircraft Golf Bravo X-Ray Juliet Bravo is based out of Duxford. So get your cameras ready as they come in, because we're going to have a break. The Yak 18 is going to depart, and we'll have a display from the 52s. So good camera shot coming up soon. Two 52s, right to their right. Flying that 3 slot is Tom Turner, silver and red, the Yak 52. Registration Golf Yankee Alpha Kilo Foxtrot, or KF as it's called. And that also is based down in sunny Duxford. In now is the Yak 18, as I said. It does share a lot of systems with the 52. This one, the Yak 18T, second model. The Yak 18T was designed in the late 60s as a civilian aircraft, as I said. Has a nose wheel, so it's a 4 or a 5-seater, depending on the person that you're right is going to fly. This particular aircraft is powered by a 9-cylinder 400 horsepower radial engine. And as you can see, a very capable aircraft in aerobatics, although you don't want to be upside down too long, because it's got about a 2-minute window, about a minute and a half to be safe, before the fuel in the carburetor runs out. And as I said, the 18 shares systems with the Yak 52. Very strong aircraft, as is the Yak 52 that now arrives from the left. into a loop. It's such a solid aircraft to fly. Even though you can see underneath the wings that the wheels are sort of hanging out, and they're meant to do that, it's not broken. They sort of protrude by about 20-25%. I once talked to a Russian instructor in Gennady Elfimov, and he told me, he says, well, because we were having so many crashes, we thought it would be a good idea to try and save the wing by having some of the wheel still sticking out, and it does actually work as well. So if you have to do a wheels up landing, really you never do a wheels up landing on a Yak 52, because they'll always have the wheels hanging down a little bit. Yak 52 has some peculiar quirks. Most Western aircraft, the propeller will rotate clockwise, but with the 52 it's anti-clockwise. Nice 4-point hesitation roll as it goes through, which when you've got anti-clockwise, it means you've got to put in opposite rudder when you're taking off. One of the things I really like about this aircraft, it's got little sticks that pop up when you drop the gear. When you come into land, these little black and white sticks about halfway out your wing will pop up to say, yeah, the gear is now. So the Yak 18 and the Yak 52 back in a two-ship. Through the centre comes the Singleton into a very nice loop and rolling out the side. Another thing with Yak 52s, especially if you're taxiing them, it's got a pneumatic brake system, so air, so it's got a big cylinder of air, and that cylinder has only X amount of brakes in it, as my instructor told me. So once you run out of air, you've got no brakes. So you've got to use the brakes sparingly when you're taxiing with this aircraft. Nice crossover section. Alex doing a great job with the Singleton. He's going to join up with Tom and onto the Yak 52 as well, with Phil at the controls. He's going to slot into his 3-slot line astern. The Chinese made a copy of the 52, it's called a Nangchang CJ6. They basically extended it a little bit, but I think the 52 is the way to go. And as I said, very popular with private pilots and relatively cheap to operate. So if you want to get into aerobatics and the warbird scene, the Yak 52 is definitely something to look at. So you heard the call coming from the team leader, the Yak 18, that's Phil Hardesty, and it's his job to orchestrate the aircraft behind him. They won't change position, move out of position until he does that countdown with them. And now, obviously, they're beside him so he can see them, when, especially they're underneath, tucked away like that. It's very important that they wait until they're called up.
Increase in the bank right now. Okay, reversing in the first turn now. position round for the brakes.
Trick I found helped a lot when I was flying 52s. If you're in big formation like that and you're trying to formate on like the F-18, put a little bit of sticky tape on the window. I'd get up to the position that I needed to be, and then I'd have this little sticky tape and I'd stick it up right on the windshield where the pilot's helmet was in the other airplane. Really worked a treat. You have to keep that on the pilot's helmet. Worked a treat. Back around, we're going to climb out and come back in on the center line for the final break. We'll listen to Phil call that out on the radio. Yak 18 and Yak 52. Well, we had a bit of drama in the commentary position while all this was going on. One from the FCC comes up, the Harvard's broken down. Then they come back and no, the Harvard started again. So we're good to go. Apparently the Harvard is up and running, and I'm pleased to say that John Hurl will be here very, very shortly in one of my favorite aircraft. So he'll be coming in very shortly. That gives me a little bit of time to do some Instagrams. Lots of people reaching out on Instagram, and if you want to be one of them, just drop me a note on Joe Airshow. This is from Wayne. Wayne Littler wants to say hi to